Greetings! My name is Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. Welcome back to Pathologic. It's quite late, and I'm quite tired, but I can't sleep, so I'm playing this. Probably not a good idea to make a video while I'm so tired, but careful is not my middle name, so we're doing it. Why not? Anyways, last time we did some stuff. We did, we hit the thing with another thing, and then we made a different thing, or something like that, and now we're, doing other things. Alright. Swinging over there to get the theater keys. Because... reasons. God. I can't remember the last time I had a good night's sleep. I'm not certain I ever have. People used to... When I was younger, I used to watch YouTube videos on our TV because the computer I played on was in my parents' room, so I couldn't get to it at night. People used to think that the me staying up late watching the YouTube videos and such was the cause of my insomnia, but they got it backwards. Sleep fucking sucks though, doesn't it? I mean, you're stuck entirely unconscious for, fuck, maybe a third of the day? Maybe more if you're unlucky. Of course, there's a bunch of time before and after that where you're just so groggy and tired, and you gotta plan your whole fucking day around it. But what if you can't plan around it because you don't know when the fuck you'll be able to get to sleep? Sleep is a rum deal. And that's part of my problem. I know I need sleep. Fucking hate sleeping. That just makes it worse. I don't know. This ossified philosophizing is getting old. Ooh, bread. That will never get old. The inventory in this game is weird, isn't it? I mean, a lot about this game is weird, but the inventory is the weird thing that I'm choosing to focus on right this second. So yeah. It's a bit odd, isn't it? I mean, I already think that the way stacking works in a lot of games is so daft. It means that you get shafted for having too many kinds of things in your inventory. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, time to go through the... Oh wait, no, it's the... Yeah, no, but now... You're... Feel the way the inventory works in this game. You can get shafted for having too many stuff in one section of your inventory. Based on what types of items you have. Like what? You know? Oh yeah, that's a lot better distance. Oh yeah. One of these. Will there finally be something at the top of one of these? Maybe. Nope. And I wasted my time. Yay. We jumped out a window. You know, is it fake? Are you being fake if you're intentionally putting on a sort of behavior that's not... I mean, I don't know what I was asking. Like, is it fake to Are you being fake if you're intentionally... I don't know how to phrase this without making it sound stupid, so I'm just gonna stop. Ah, here we go. Been looking all over here. Bachelor Dankowski, you will not find the person you are looking for behind this mask. I'm merely a humble comedian, just like you. I'm a tragic character, my good man. You know little about my life. I only know that we're companions in misfortune, you and I. Right. Then please be so kind as to tell me what I can do for you. I've been told that Immortel gave you the keys to the theater. But he didn't order the theater closed. I came from above. They told us to keep people from gathering in one place by any means. Truth is, in times such as this, the theater is the one place people will flock to in droves. Stop trying to be smart. Give me the key. Could I perhaps beg a small favor of the omniscient bachelor? Sure, why not? Everyone else feels completely free to ask me to do whatever fetch quest or what have you that they feel. It's not like my time is valuable or anything. It's not like I'm the only thing keeping this town from fucking collapsing in on itself or anything. Please help me out of this place. I've already heard the Shavnak whispering in my ear. Alright, follow me and stay in sight. Whoa. Ugh. Alright. I'll guide you out towards the bridge. Alright, good. You look ridiculous. What the fuck is up with you? You look like you're a fucking monster in a low-budget horror game. Oh, I just realized those have rats hanging off of them. That's weird. Guess it makes a certain sense. Oh, I just realized I've been wearing these this whole fucking time. Ah, that doesn't make any sense. Oh no, yes it does. I guess you're stopping here then. Okay. Yeah, I just got the key. Oh, it's taking up space in my inventory. That's a good thing I have so little in it at the moment. That was a joke, by the way. Oh, this is the wrong Savrov, isn't it?
The town.
Yep. Alright, I've come to claim my reward.
What has this town turned into? Truly a country of contradictions.
Bring order to this place with an iron fist. Ah. That's it. Barbara's lair is destroyed. Everyone I found there is dead. Good. We shall root out crime with extreme prejudice. That will be enough. Many say there are now hundreds of robbers. That 1 in 5 leaves their home knife in hand at night. They're driven to this by despair and the lack of order. There are plenty of bad examples turning townsfolk into killers. Fear shall be our weapon. When those family men see how mercilessly we deal with murderers, they'll think twice before touching a knife. Only we're that simple, I suppose. I wish to reward your heroism. I hope you will accept this money. Perhaps it will at least partially compensate the unavoidable expenses that come with your dangerous work. Yes, I will. Sure. 5,000 bucks. Not the 30k I was hoping for, but then I didn't exactly do what you asked for. Alright. Yeah, it remains to be seen whether these measures will curb the escalation of robberies and killings. A punishment like this is bound to give pause to anyone considering murder as a means to make a living. Yep. One can only hope.
Bali the ba.
Alright. Now swing by over here then, shall we? Oh yeah, first an angel. It's on the way. From misery to happiness today. God, look at that. Where are we? Mexico? 6.5 hours left, but we've got all of the side quests done, as far as I can tell. I doubt there'd be more than 3. There's sometimes not even. What the fuck? Oh yeah, there's an infected zone over there. Didn't realize there'd be a cloud right there, though. Yeesh. We need to get some fucking fumigators out here.
I have this flush. My cheeks are burning, aren't they?
It's all over. All hope is lost. I've tested the pills, Anna. You can tell the Oginskis that your duty is filled. Oh god, where would I be without you? If you ever need my life, come and take it. To be a performer, Anna, am I right? The skill is apparent. That was some convincingly strong emotion. Wow, that seemed a little bit rude. Oh wow, 5 more beta tablet. Very nice. Yeah. You can fake your emotions all you want, as long as you're giving me real pills. Damn. What? What the fuck are you doing out here? Some random fucking civilian in the middle of the infected district. What are you doing here? Dinkowski, finally, I've been looking for you. Taking the opportunity, I'd like to say how much we admire your fearlessness, and the fact that you're unafraid to walk this hell personally. Yes, indeed. Well, good job. Thank you. Always nice to meet a fan. Now, what do you want out of me? I'm sure you want something out of me. Everyone does. Seems like I've been looking for you too. What an odd thing to say. Let's say it. Oh, right. I have the keys to the cathedral. Oh, this is the guy with the keys, of course. Thought it would be a bit farther, but I guess not. Big Vlad told me that you were going to turn it into a ward? And you, of course, have a problem with that. You know, our cathedral. Oh, never mind. I don't want to waste your time whining. What I wanted to say is that this may be the only chance for it to fulfill its purpose. Perhaps it will finally host a miracle after all. That's fine. Give me the keys. Then I bid you farewell. It seems unlikely that I'll be able to get out of here at all. I have a bad feeling about it. But I wish you the best of luck. Come with me. Alright. Come on, I'll guide you through the angry mist. Wait, actually. Hang on. Through here. I'll have to cut our way through here. Careful! Okay, let's try that again. I'm not certain that actually had any effect on him, but I'd rather not just immediately run him directly into a fucking plague cloud. That'd be a bit gauche. Even if he did just fucking stand still right in front of it. Nothing here at the moment. Just that there, but... Oh, it's right in front of where we need to go. Alright. Oh, what the fuck happened to you? Oh, it's one of the sufferers. Now, careful. Careful. Alright, good. Whoa! The heck just happened? Musket from the company. Okay, that was a weird. Why was it such a slow pan? If it just like snapped to him, that would be reasonable, but it just froze and then slowly panned away. My goodness. That was eerie. A lot more eerie than it had any right to be. Alright, postscript for the company. I just knew I wouldn't be able to leave that place trouble-free. I had a gut feeling. Is there anything I can offer you to return the favor? I don't know, is there? Can't say I'm a wealthy person. I'm almost broke, but I do have a small bottle of a certain precious beverage. Do you know what this is? Trirene? The main issue with Trirene is its unpredictability. Drinking it suddenly boosts your immunity, and then after some time it's gone, similarly without warning. Sometimes there's no effect at all. But, well, It's not so well loved for its effect. Those helpful properties were only discovered after the plague broke out. I mean, I'm considering telling him to keep it, but nah, it would be rude to refuse it. Hi. Generally speaking, it's bad manners to refuse a gift. Assuming said gift doesn't, for instance, impose on you in some way. Okay, good. Oi, Aspity! Heard you've been talking shit!
It's better not to ask. Silence is golden.
Shut the fuck up! Take your own damn advice. Aspity, you know already that I'm not a man to be trifled with. Who destroyed the water supply? Oh, look at me, trembling with fear. Do you think, Serpent Tongue, that trifling with you is any fun? So the guy lost his temper. Big deal. It's not his fault. He's a simple worker. He was put up to do this. Yeah. By whom? Well, a lady of some importance. I don't think it would be too wrong to assume she's hiding a real face from the majority. Definitely wouldn't be too wrong to assume that the lily-white daughter of the executed Captain Ravel knows the answer. It's you who are the Serpent Tongue, an asp that spits poison with every word she utters. Go ahead and interrogate Lara the Angel. As for me, I'm done here. I'm hungry myself. It's a pity that I won't see you drive the poor sufferer into a corner. Oh, how I hate this tender dove type. If only I could sink my teeth into her slender white neck. Everyone will get the punishment they deserve. Lara the Thief, on the other hand, turned out to be a saint. Huge loads of miracles she performed yesterday. A ton of people healed by her hands. Unbelievable, isn't it? See? I am willing to admit the virtues of blessed girls, as long as they prove their sainthood with deeds done. We'll sort this Clara out later. This speech suggests that this insane sabotage could have originated from Lara herself. Can't believe this. Indeed. Especially when she has every reason to lie. Alright. Now I can return to Gimski. I'm not even gonna bother going out of my way to talk to Lara about it. I mean, it's obvious bullshit. She's just lying to save her own face. Wish I could just fucking shiv the asshole. That came out wrong. You know what I mean. Whatever. Lara's out of my way, and I don't believe it was her anyways, so fuck it. Let's just go to Olgimski and finish, and hopefully finish this last quest for the day, and then be retired to Fiji, I guess. Man, this thing, or this Plague Finder regenerates its energy or whatever pretty slowly. Jesus, what the fuck are you patrolmen doing? There's a fucking rat, no doubt bearing the plague, going right over that bridge into the uninfected areas. And you're just standing there, letting it happen. You fucking imbeciles. Oh, it's... Unless it... Oh, it's long gone now. No doubt spreading the plague. The 7 winds. What do we pay you for? Oh, actually, I don't know if we pay you at all. You might be, like, unpaid volunteers or something. I don't know.
Lucky people are bad hands at correcting their faults. They always believe
I'm done. The cathedral will serve as an isolation ward. The theater has become a hospital. The morgue will be located in a remote warehouse. Here are the keys. You've done my yesterday's work, haven't you, Doctor? I've done what had to be done to thwart the danger. I don't know if there's a point to it, though. The absolute mortality rate is generally recognized fact. Victor, dare I say, has even endeavored to prove it. Did you know? Yes, this is exactly what I've been working on. Yes, there's no one to cure. The only thing we can do is trying to keep those who have dodged the site safe. An isolation ward would have been useful, but they say the sand dirt has a rather unusual means of spreading. Is it true that it bites you as soon as you allow yourself to think about it? Some conditions are more likely to emerge when the potential patient has a certain psychological predisposition towards them. Cancer, for example, is considered to be one of those. Is that so? Anyway, dear Bachelor, I have a confession to make. You've given me enough hints to show that you already have a suspicion. It's hard, but I cannot allow myself to remain silent. Yeah. Indeed. I'm a generally suspicious person, you know? Speak. Confession is good for the soul. The disease has infiltrated the termitary. I'm still keeping it locked up. It used to be requisite to keep the disease out, and now I want it in, lest it spill out into the streets. And I think you can fathom what that would entail. Just as I thought. So, what do you think? What do I think? Good question. I think you're a lowly scoundrel. Oh, ouch. Yeah, keep it locked. Tighten the security. Alright, the Cathedral and Theater Ward will be used as an isolation ward in a theater and a hospital, respectively. The B-cutted executors have taken up their duty. The mass will take care of any of the distribution of medicine as well as any postal deliveries. Furthermore, they will supervise compliance with the quarantine and the isolation of infected townsfolk. Alright. That seems to be everything. Did I get any letters? Ah. Of the bound fallen ill. Who is this from? Hang on. Particular community. The following sanitary precautions are hereby announced. There are citizens, so-called bound, who seem to be extraordinarily involved in town happenings. They are regularly contacted by people of different lines of occupation and social standing, including your two colleagues. Two colleagues? What? They also try to compensate what they believe to be your inaction with their own efforts. Oh, they must be talking about the other player characters. In consideration of that, the executor community has decided, 1. If a bound person falls ill, the door to their home should be guarded by an executor. 2. While the bound person remains conscious, the executor should collect mail duties from them and pass over to them the provisions and medicaments delivered by the couriers. 3. In exceptional cases, it is allowed to visit the patient. To enable communication with the bound person, the executor should resort to higher efficiency antibiotic medicine, ferromycin. 4. Vaccines, serums, and other such solutions should be administered, if available, in the same manner as all of the above. Executor's committee. Alright. That's a slightly ominous pronouncement to make, but alright. I'll endeavor to make sure none of those methods are needed to be, that none of those methods need to be administered. Alright, now I don't know what the fuck to do. All of the markers are gone, which implies that all the quests are done. I guess I just wander around robbing people then. I should start trading for some more ammunition. If I get more ammunition, I can start looting the. I can start fighting the looters, who give a lot of cash. I'll trade for some in houses, hopefully. Ah. Oh, hey. Yeah. Just casually trading with the kid as I'm being chased. You know, as you do. Fucking going into people's houses, grabbing their crackers and running away with them. This is a weird game. Risking my life for water and milk. There's a metaphor there somewhere. Ah, fuck! Oh, come on! Right the fuck out of nowhere and immediately tanked fucking 3 shots and killed me. That makes perfect sense. 3 headshots, by the way. Jesus Christ, what is this? Why does it take 3 shots to one-shot them? That doesn't make any sense. Oh my fucking god, this is ridiculous. Alright, I'll just have to be satisfied with using twice the ammo that I should be using. Instead of 3 times or more. I hate the combat in this game. Theoretically, I should be able to one-shot these guys too. But nope, instead they one-shot me. Seriously, these motherfuckers. They somehow have perfect accuracy with a fucking thrown knife. Meanwhile, from like 20 feet away. Meanwhile, I can't have... I've got like... absolutely horrendous accuracy. With a fucking revolver from... with a fucking revolver from 1 foot away. Like, I'm lucky to get better than 1 in 3 shots hitting at a target that's like 2 inches from me. Meanwhile, this motherfucker can hit a moving target from miles away with a knife 90% of the time. And then there's that shit of him just reacting instantly to... Oh my god! And of course he can hit me from 12 feet away with the knife, while I have to be within 1 inch of him to even have a chance of hitting him. So it's just... And of course he can... all of his attacks have like all but like a couple of his attacks have like 0 wind up. Oh, and he can just fucking sidestep my attacks with effortless ease because I have the range of a toddler. Well, he has the range of a fucking pistol shrimp. There's no justice. Nor is there any good fucking game design in this combat. It's just atrocious. It's absolutely atrocious. It's a core part of gameplay, and it fucking sucks. Does that mean the game fucking sucks? I'm leaning towards that. You know what I hate about this fucking Plague Finder? I used to think that the charge consumption rate of it, or whatever you want to call it, was too high. Then I realized, oh, no, actually, consumption rate is actually reasonable. Unless, of course, except of course for turning it on. Because turning it on takes a massive chunk of the charge. See? So you're not, so like when you want to conserve it, your natural instinct will be to flick it on and off. But that will only fuck you. Because that'll use orders of magnitude more charge than, trying to conserve it will use so much more charge than just keeping it on all the time. Which fucking sucks, because that fucking plague finder is so annoying to have on all the time. The more I play this game, the more I'm starting to think that it's not actually complex, it's just poorly designed. It's not complicated or clever, it's just stupid. Also, for a game called Pathologic, I've done all of I've had one instance where I've actually studied the plague itself briefly.
Don't you think?
And even then, I wasn't actually studying technically wasn't even studying the plague. I was studying its absence, which is sort of splitting hairs a bit, but still. I thought I was going to be studying actually, initially I thought I was going to be studying a murder mystery or something, but then I was like, oh, a plague and all that, and I was like, oh, I'm going to be studying it since, going through, studying the pathology of it and all, or something. But I haven't really been doing that at all. Instead, I've basically just been acting as a gopher for a bunch of bozos. The whole game, pretty much. And also burglarizing and looting places. Because those seem to be the core gameplay mechanics in a game called Pathologic.
The day is over.
All right.
Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
Is it? The theater was closed. All right. Let's go check it out then, shall we? Let's go see this mime performance then. Not that they've ever been at all helpful, but let's go see it, I guess. Oh, see if we have any letters. Ah! This is new. The evening letter from the powers that be, day 4. We have been informed that you have composed a set of instructions for the civilians and initiated the preparation of the town to combat the epidemic. You have ordered the establishment of a hospital and an isolation ward, and are working on setting up other institutions. The morgue, to name one, that the town was previously lacking. These decisions place you in the context of higher responsibility. No longer an army of one, you have decided to mobilize the population to fight the disease alongside you, since your personal accomplishments were not enough. I'm not so certain about that, since I'm still having to do basically everything, but alright. We expect that the measures you have taken are temporary. Speaking of what may be described as the microclimate of the town, we don't want any irreversible changes to take place. In particular, we hope that the instructions you have issued would not lead to any undesirable moods among the local townfolk. We'd rather avoid mass psychosis, depression, or panic that are sometimes characteristic of situations like this. Please keep in mind that when we offered to cease the persecution of your laboratory and to facilitate your research, we meant that as a reward for you being able to find a surgically precise solution to the problem. It is of no importance to us if you do it yourself or instigate the Inquisitor to do it on your behalf. Alright. Good to know. At least they've asserted specifically that they'll be that the ceasing of the persecution of the laboratory and such will explicitly be a reward of me succeeding here. So I don't have to worry about them. So they're less likely to fuck me on this, or at the very least, they're less likely to be able to get away with fucking me on this, because they've explicitly promised that reward. So now, if they go back on it, they are explicitly going back on their reward, rather than being able to easily weasel out of it. Good. All this sand plague stuff is important. Well, but more important is the Natica. The Natica. The work that we do at the Natica is far more important than a single town. Granted, if this town goes to shit, there's always a chance of the sand plague spreading further, but worst comes to worst, they can always just firebomb the town to ensure that it doesn't spread, that the plague doesn't spread, and the surrounding area. Frankly, starting to think that might be I'm not entirely certain that that would be a net loss to the world, frankly. Hello. Spare some change for our poor miserable actor. Give him food. Yours truly would gladly gobble down everything, anything, even a piece of infected meat from the forbidden storage. I'm so desperate to live just a couple more days to witness the ending. And the miserable actor is you? That's my persona, a miserable actor. Although in all honesty, there are no happy masks in the fatal loss. And I'll have you know that it's a classical mind play that's been on the stage of our theater for several generations. It only has bold masks, just masks, and miserable masks. What is the play about? The loss, or rather, the fatal loss. Fatal is important here, but not because it has to do with death, rather because the loss was bound to happen. It's about inevitability. Where was I? Ah yes, the tragedy of the mime performance has become somewhat of a ritual for us. It's the only play we stage. The author remains unknown, although legend has it they were of divine nature. You only stage one play? Don't you get fed up with it? It has its merits. Firstly, the story is true. Secondly, it adds a precious hint of sacred service to the performance. Throughout all the years the loss has been on stage, it's been accompanied by a chain of mysterious coincidences. One might suggest that the structure of this ancient drama emulates the structure of the universe. Either that, or it's the other way around, in which, and you might be screwing up this town by performing it. So what's the story? The story is all around you, Bachelor. Just look at how tragic the tragedy that's unfolding in the town is. That's just additional proof to the truthfulness of our esteemed impresario's words. A play is performed on stage, but is executed in real life. You're laughing at me, son of a cur. Let someone else prefer you change from now on. Jeez. You sure said a lot, but you didn't actually... You sure talked a lot, but you didn't actually say anything.
Trying to fight.
Who?
This one. The other two will try to thwart their efforts, though.
Interesting. Will they fall into the trap?
I wonder. Look what they've turned the theater into.
I hope they know what they're doing. Unavoidably, blood will be shed tomorrow.
Okay then, blood has been shed pretty much every day, I'm fairly certain. That's no news to me. Oh.
What?
And you have nothing to say as usual. Oh. That was a waste of time. Alright. Well, I've wasted enough of your time for today. Tune in next time and I'll waste even more of your time, I guess. Hopefully I can sleep now. Or something, I don't know. Anyways, I have been Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And remember, dislike the video, unsubscribe if you for some reason subscribe, and leave a nasty comment in the comment section down below. So long, suckers.